Well, hey there, folks. I have this 1986 Starcraft Nova 24 here for sale. I'm selling this because I recently bought my other travel trailer. So I have this pop-up for sale. I bought this to fix up, but a few days later I bought the other travel trailer. So now this one has to go, so I have room. Anyways, here it is. The canvas is in really good condition except for one spot where it's torn. It's a clean tear, so it can be sewn. I'll show you that. But the rest of it's pretty darn good. The roof seems pretty solid. I don't, there's nowhere for it to leak. There's no holes. The roof's in good shape. It needs new tires on it. So what I did is I ordered, just because I'm, pretty anal, I guess you could say. I ordered two brand new 13-inch wheels, so they both match. And these usually come with a C load rating 6-ply. I went ahead and ordered Carlisle load range D 8-ply tires for this. So they'll be here in a few days. So I ordered two brand new wheels, two brand new tires. I'll show you these marker lights here. They're just the old incandescent style, and it's missing, they're faded and it's missing some of the covers. So I just went ahead and ordered the exact same size, but all brand new, not just the cover, but the entire assembly, all LEDs. You can see that one there is missing the cover. So I ordered all red for the rear, all amber for the front. I ordered more than I need. I have 10 of each coming, so there'll be spares. I'm not going to put those on. Whoever buys it can put those on. I'm going to give them with it, just like the wheels and the tires. You can have them put on. At this point, I was going to fix this up for myself, but at this point I have to get it out of here because I have the other travel trailer sitting across the street there. So I'll give all the parts to the new buyers. You're getting two new wheels and tires. You're getting all the new LED marker lights. Also these latches here. 3 of them are there. One of them's missing. It's dark outside. One's missing. So I just ordered 4 brand new matching ones. So you're going to have 4 brand new ones. You'll get those. And also, I don't know if the wiring's good for the lights or not. I assume it is, but I'm not sure because I didn't have the hookup to plug this in when I towed. I had to put tow lights on it. So just in case it's not, I bought all brand new wiring. The 4 flat, the green, yellow, brown, white. I ordered all of it. So all that goes with it. So the new owner, can tinker with it and get everything where it needs to be. So, it's old. It's an 86. So here's the outside. It's Nova 24. That means when it's open up, it's 24 foot long from the one bunk to the other bunk. I believe this is what they call, I'm not sure. I think that would be called a queen bunk, and that would be called a king bunk, I believe. But anyways, it's dark, so let's go on inside. The door's up on the roof. I don't have the door installed right now. It folds down. I really haven't had time to go through here and clean it up like I usually do. I'm real meticulous. Like I say, I just bought that other camper today, so this really has to get out of here. The lights work. Here's the front bunk there. Of course, all these unzip here. You can see that one's partially unzipped, but the front one will unzip. That one, and there's all there's screens underneath it. You have these curtains here. This tinted plastic that these pop-ups have, they unzip so you can get fresh air. There's screens under there. Another light. Here's your back bunk here. This is the smaller of the two. There's some curtains there. Here's a better example. You can see how these unzip. So they give you privacy when you unzip them. You have screens. So here's over here. There's a little countertop. There's some storage here. More storage. You can see these drawers are not on the track. Each one requires a little plastic piece. Pretty much all these RVs of this era use them. You can order them on eBay. That's all it requires is a little plastic piece. All the rails are there. It just needs a new plastic piece on the back, and then they'll all be good. But I do want to point that out. It does have the hookup here for a propane stove. The stove did not come with it, so you know they're readily available. You can find one somewhere if you want to use it, or you don't need to. It's up to you. Has a Dometic. I believe this is a two-way. I think it's a two-way fridge. Oh, look at that. You don't see that anymore. Made in England. I don't know if it works. I have not had propane hooked up to here, so I do not know if this works. It is untested. So, here's your sink. It does need a new faucet if you're going to use it. It's just a little pump type. You can buy those on eBay or any RV store. They usually have them hanging on the shelf. This here swings down when you're folded up. You can see how it's up. It'll swing right down. So when you slide the bunks in, because they have to slide in past that. Here's your little dinette area. This also turns into another bed. Table lays flat, and all these cushions make up a bed. And also, you know, when it's down and you're traveling, these have to lay flat. Here's some more storage over here. So it has a good amount of storage. Both of these are storage under here as well. Actually, this one here has your fresh water tank, your battery, your power inverter under here. So there's very limited storage here. This one here, it's full. You can, you know, or it's empty. You can put whatever you want under here. It's quite a big storage area. You know, the roof looks pretty good to me in here. I don't see, you know, any water intrusion or anything. Most of the ones of this era, when that happens, all this like wallpaper type stuff just peels right off. The corners all look pretty good. Exit. I'll tell you what, if you're in a pop-up and something happens and you have to get out and you need to be told where there's an exit, you're in trouble. You know, you undo the zipper. I guess that's an emergency exit. But I guess they want you to know there's one there and there's one there. I just want to show the corners. You know, they're all in good shape. So, you know, I'm listing this as a project, as a fixer-upper, because I'm, you know, pretty meticulous. And to me, this, you know, needs some work to get it where I would want it. I haven't cleaned anything in here yet. I haven't cleaned the floor. I'm kind of embarrassed of the shape it's in, but you know, it is what it is. I've got to get it out of here. I got to make room for my other one. It's got a little step that comes out here. I can't show you the whole thing because it's dark out. Or you know what? I might be able to. Hold on. I just thought of something. There we go. So here's the front. You can see the front's definitely bigger than the back. Let's go around over here to the other side. Oh, it's midnight. My neighbors probably think I'm a tweaker. Okay. So here's the other side here. I haven't tested any of the systems in here, guys. So if someone ends up buying it, you know, it's as is. But here's your fresh water right here. You fill up your water tank. There's where you drain it. You know, I just know this because I've had tons of these in RVs. Here's your 120 volt hookup there. That's what's powering the lights inside. Here's your city water. If you hook up at a campsite, that's where your pressurized water goes. And this here is the drain for your sink. Yes, all pop-ups, they have a drain for a sink. They don't have a gray water tank. So you just put a, you know, like a bucket out here and catch your water, and that comes with it. That's inside. Here's the vents here for the little refrigerator. like I say, I don't know if it works. It's untested. Let me show you the canvas on this side. It's all real good except for one spot. Let me show you the bad spot. So it's right here. You can see where it tore. But it's a you know, it's a straight tear. So that could be sewn right up. You know, it's not going to look terrible because it's straight. So I don't think that's a huge deal, but I wanted to point it out. That's the only spot on the whole thing. You see all the screens are good. There's no tears in the screens. I know it's dark, but I'm just trying to show all this because I listed this thing for sale, so post this video up in case somebody wants to see it before they drive all the way out here. But anyways, like I said, I'm selling this as a project because to me, you know, it is a project because I'm giving you new wheels and tires. You know, you're going to have to get the tires mounted on the wheels. The only way I could buy the wheels and the tires together, and they were actually cheaper if I would have bought the wheels and tires together, was the Load Range C, and they were junk. I mean, people were saying they were Chinese tires and they were blowing up after like 100, 200 miles. So that's why I got the Load Range D 8-ply car aisle made in the USA tires. And I couldn't get those pre-mounted, so I had to buy the wheels separately. Why did I buy the wheels separately? That one has triangles. I know, you guys are going to laugh at me. That one has circles. That bothered me. That's why I bought a pair. So you'll have to get those mounted. You'll have to do little things like these here. These hook under and hold the canvas on the bed. Some of these, you know, actually this is just a bungee cord. All you need to do is thread a new bungee cord through here. I mean, you can use this one if you want. You can see that's all it is. But you know, that's kind of janky there, looking like that. Just put a new one on there. So that needs to be done. All the lights need to be replaced, in my opinion. And like I said, it comes with brand new LEDs, the full assemblies. And you'll need to put the wheels and tires on. And also, if you get the stove that goes inside, I mean, all these pop-ups come with them. Jayco's, Starcrafts, I mean, all of them. So you can find one pretty easily if you want. Here's the propane hookup for outside. It hangs on here. Like I said, it doesn't come with it, but you can source one. You know, right here, it's going to need a new lock there. Those are just the standard, you know, what are they, like a 751 or I forget what they're called, but they're available everywhere. Get them on eBay. And, you know, there's just a little few odds and ends to tidy up on it. Mainly anything, it's just, you know, there's some spider webs and, you know, stuff like that need to be cleaned up. The floor needs to be cleaned. Just stuff like that. And the lift lifts it. There's the handle right there. And on the Starcrafts, they lift back here. Right here, there's a hole. I've got it cranked all the way up as high as it'll go. And it's pretty good, but I'm going to say it's probably about 3/4 to an inch shy of going all the way up. These have adjustments on them. It needs to be adjusted. If I was going to keep it and do all this work myself, you know, I'd turn around and ask a lot more than I am. I mean, I'm asking $1,500 for this thing as is, and I'll give you all the parts I mentioned. But let me show you those adjustments, because to get the door to align properly, you really need to adjust it. I mean, yeah, you can do it like this. Obviously, the people I bought it from was using it like this, no trouble. But, you know, every pop-up I've ever had, and I've probably had about 8 or 10 of them. I've had Starcrafts, I had tons of Jayco's. I think I had a Palomino, I forget all the brands, but I've had to adjust all the lift cables and all of them when I bought them. Doesn't matter what brand. Let me show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so I just want to show it's not a big deal. Okay, here's the bar where the handle goes in out here. There's the lift mechanism, the drum right there. There's your cables. All the cables are good. They're not frayed or anything. All the pulleys are good. But right here, see those turnbuckles? There's a turnbuckle on each side in the rear, and there's a turnbuckle on each side in the front. They just need to be tightened up. See how they're slack in there? There's a jam nut right there, and there's a thread. They just need to be adjusted. That's it. And oh, this does have brakes on it too. It has electric brakes on it. Not all rusted under here. Actually looks pretty good. All the cables are good. Here, hold on. I just want to show everything. I know this is getting long. Okay, here's the front. See, the pulleys are good. All the cables are good. Here's the adjustments in the front right there. You see how far out they are? See how they're barely in there? I don't know if they came loose or that's how they were, but they definitely need just to be adjusted. See, they're good all the way back. Just want to show underneath. The underneath of this thing is actually pretty darn clean. Okay, here's where your propane tank will go right here. I do not have a tank. It doesn't come with the tank. Usually these old regulators are bad and they leak. I don't know. Maybe it's good. If it does leak, you know, they're readily available everywhere. So I would change all this tow stuff. That's a 7-way that goes in your vehicle someone put on here. So that needs to be changed. That way you can tow it. See, here's how these supports work here on the bottom of the bed. Okay. The little jack there all works and everything. It's got the safety chains on it. Takes a 2-inch ball. Okay, and most of these, the batteries go on the tongue. But I've had 2 of these Jaycos now, and the batteries both go under the storage right there, because you have your converter right there. You have your battery under there, and the fresh water tank's under there. It's all under there. So that's where the battery is. It's in a sealed case. All right, hope this answers pretty much everything. All right, $1,500. Y'all be good, YouTube. And like I said, I'm only selling it because I bought this beast here. So that's why that one's got to go.